Some macro data then. Industrial output in November has slumped to its lowest level in 17 months. Now, the growth came in at a mere 0.5%, and this is against the CNBC TV18 poll, which expected a figure of 3.8%. Now, the fall in growth was secular across all the various sectors. Manufacturing output saw a contraction of around 0.4% after clocking nearly a 8% growth in the month of October. Capital goods were the worst culprit because the growth there contracted by over 3%, and this compares to a robust growth of around 16.8% in the month of October. Lata Venkatesh joins us now. Lata, we were expecting a slowdown in the month of November, but this is an absolutely dismal 17-month low number coming in.
Yes, this is an unexpectedly large slowdown that we are seeing in the November industrial output numbers compared to our poll of 3.8% and compared to the actual October performance of 8.1%. Just a 0.5% is a shocker. Part of it can be explained by the fact that October had seen a lot of production stocking because of the festival season, and therefore, there is usually a lumpiness about this number. Also, the base is very high. November of 2017 was a very strong month, and therefore, as a consequence, in comparison, this was always expected to be slow. There were also debt market problems because NBFCs were not being trusted with money by the mutual funds. They were not able to provide money for truck operators, MSMEs, even consumers. A lot of consumer finance happens because of NBFCs. All that had slowed. So that explains perhaps you have a contraction in consumption of about 0.9%, you have a contraction in capital goods of about 3.5%, contraction in intermediate goods about a minus 4.5%. Across the board slowdown. Clearly, some of it can be explained by the debt problems, but a large part of it comes as a shock. The chances are that people will be revising the GDP number even lower. Also, this number can to some extent move the MPC when it meets in the first week of February. If the inflation number that comes on Monday also turns out to be something like 2% or 2.2% thereabouts, then chances are the market will start expecting a rate cut from the Reserve Bank in the first week of February.